Hello, bases. From my previous report of the Tebogo Malaka case, we waited on the Daily Maverick and they finally delivered on Monday. So, this is what the Daily Maverick said, and this is an investigation by Peter Louis Mayberg. If you want the full article, it is so long, so I'm not going to read everything. It is on the Daily Maverick website. So the investigation is an IDT contractor ripped off workers, bankrolled Tebogo Malaka's new 16 million property. It reads, on the 6th of August 2025, Daily Maverick released a shocking video showing how suspended IDT CEO Tebogo Malaka tried to buy those journalists' silence with a wad of cash. Here is a story Malaka didn't want the public to see. A prominent Gauteng businessman made at least 2 payments towards an upmarket property currently being built for suspended Independent Development Trust CEO Tebogo Malaka. This while his non-profit foundation secured a 60 million contract from the IDT to run employment schemes. Malaka's benefactor is Collen Mashawana, chair of the Collen Mashawana Foundation, a non-profit company headquartered in Johannesburg. Mashawana also runs the Agribiz Group, which clinched multi-billion rands infrastructure development projects funded by Gauteng's provincial government. Mashawana's million-plus social media audience gets regular updates on the self-styled philanthropreneur charitable work. His foundation, co-managed by younger brother Austin Mashawana, builds houses for the poor and feeds the hungry. The Mashawana's work for the IDT, however, may have left hundreds of poor, unemployed South Africans in a fix. The payments Mashawana made towards Malaka's property are troubling for 2 main reasons. Shortly after the first payment, Mashawana's non-profit secured a substantial expanded public works program EPWP contract from the IDT. The second one is, to date, the IDT has transferred at least 23 million to the Collen Mashawana Foundation. Most of these funds should have gone to the foundation's EPWP workers. However, we established that hundreds of EPWP participants did not receive their hard-earned salaries, sparking concerns that the funds may have been used for other purposes. Mashawana did not only financially contribute towards Malaka's new house. Our investigation shows that he acted as something of a project manager. All this while, the unpaid EPWP workers were fighting with his charitable foundation to receive their salaries. What's more, Daily Maverick secretly filmed conversations with Malaka points to an allegedly improper relationship between her and the Mashawanas. The suspended ITT CEO suggested that the brothers would be very open to engage with this journalist and that she could facilitate such a meeting. Mashawana made his first contribution towards Malaka's property in late July 2024. At the time, the IDT was evaluating bids from non-profit entities and NGOs for EPWP initiatives in the 2024-2025 previous and 2025-2026 current financial years. Less than 3 weeks later, the Collen Mashawana Foundation secured by far the largest slice of the IDT's EPWP spend. This was despite the fact that it had no previous experience in managing an employment initiative of this magnitude. According to records, Daily Maverick obtained the foundation was to be given nearly 30 million during 2024 or 2025. It is unclear how much the IDT allocated to Mashawana's foundation for the current financial year, but all indications are that the 2-year contract is worth around 60 million. Mashawana's foundation was tasked with running employment schemes for nearly 1,800 people in Gauteng, Northwest Limpopo, KwaZulu-Natal, and in the Free State. Employment schemes under Mashawana's control. Limpopo, mostly Thohoyandou, Venda, and surrounds. 700 participants, 12.9 million rand. Gauteng, Ramasiti, and Outreachville, 104 participants, 1.5 million rand. Northwest, Tidi La Mulomo, and surrounding villages, 300 participants, 4.4 million rands. Free State, mostly in Welkom and Bothaville, 4.4 participants, 7.2 million rands. KwaZulu-Natal, Durban, and other areas, 200 participants, 2.9 million rands. The article goes on and on and on. So I'm going to stop it here and give you guys my commentary. Wow, like this is a lot. This is definitely a lot. These people have been chowing, and in the process, a lot of South African civilians have been losing out on their livelihood because of one person or two people feel that they deserve to be rich. And this is why I feel like South Africans are not going to believe the Daily Maverick and Peter Louis Mayberg. It is because of his philanthropreneurship that they mentioned in the article. Collen Mashawana is known as a hero in South Africa. And we all know that a lot of people worship money more than they should worship a higher power. People like Collen Mashawana are hailed as heroes because they go around building houses for people that are in need, people that depend on the government to give them the houses that they are given by Collen Mashawana. His foundation also donates a lot. In just a year, they donate a lot. But then how does your donation make any worth if you are taking away from these very same people that you say you are helping? I see it as a problem right now. And guys, you're gonna come back and say I told you so. There are going to be stories of white monopoly capital. Because of the journalist is also white, they're going to come up with stories that know when a black person wants to grow and become something, they have to stop them and all that jazz. Also knowing that there are white people who have been implicated because of tender frauds and all those things. So yes, this is the person that we have been waiting for. We have been waiting for the Daily Maverick to reveal their name, and the name that they revealed is Collen Mashawana. For those who do not know Collen Mashawana, I will just put the word allegedly because I don't have a body, I don't have a money. But Collen Mashawana is allegedly the father of Thembisiete's son and Lerato Za Muloi's son. And Lerato Za Muloi's son is also a self-claimed superhero in South Africa. He also does philanthropy work, I think. I stand to be corrected. And he came to spreading news on the Podcast and Chill Network, Make G channel. And he mentioned that he has many siblings. It goes back to what I was saying, that guys, when you have money, anything is possible. This guy was allegedly able to date and give children to two of South Africa's biggest celebrities. And he also has many other children in the world. So it's going to be very difficult, guys. It's going to be very difficult to pin all of these allegations on Collen Mashawana because of his association, because of who he is in society. Tell me what you think of this story, and I'll see you on my next one.